Hi everyone, my name is Brian Taylor. I'm the registered dietitian with Hillsborough County Department of Aging Services. I'm here today to show you some recipes that are quick, easy, and nutritious. But first of all, I want to introduce you to my friends. We have Katie and Megan.
Hi.
They're going to help me out in producing this recipe. But first, guys, I got a question.
Okay.
Are you ready for some football?
Sure.
Whether it's football, whether it's golf, whether it's baseball, I've got a quick and easy recipe. An avocado dip that's super healthy, and especially if you're going to any of these football watching parties or sports watching parties, a lot of times you can go there. What do they have there? Pizzas, chips, tortilla rolls, or a lot of unhealthy foods. This is a quick and easy recipe that you can bring that's going to have some healthy nutrition benefits plus taste good. So, you guys ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
get
it.
this started. So we're making an avocado dip. Not to be confused with guacamole. Guacamole is not going to have a mayonnaise and yogurt base. This is going to give it some extra creaminess. It's going to be a lot creamier than guacamole, just as tasty though. So let's get started. We're going to need 2 medium avocados, whether it's the Hass avocados or one of these larger avocados, it doesn't matter. So we have, we'll use this one.
Okay. You?
And we really like to have fun here, so we'll use one of each.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll try to use
Is there
that.
a difference with the taste or the ripeness of it? How do we tell if these are good avocados?
So you want to tell if an avocado is ripe by giving it a squeeze.
Okay.
If it's really mushy, squeeze, you like leave indents in the skin, that's going to be too ripe. If it's really hard and firm, it's going to be not ripe enough. You want it to be nice and squishy.
Okay.
Kind of like my stomach, as my daughter says.
That's why we're making these healthy dishes,
That's
though.
right, to get rid of that squishiness around the midsection too. So what it calls for, we got avocados. We're gonna have Greek yogurt. I like Greek yogurt because it's got more protein, it's got those probiotics, and it's gonna have more creaminess. You really want to make sure when you're getting your yogurts that you look at the labels. Try to find that yogurt that has less added sugar. So a plain yogurt with added fruit, if you wanted to add some flavor to it, would be great. Just make sure you read the label and compare. Next on our list is a mayonnaise. Now there's a bunch of different types of mayonnaises out there. I would use whatever in your refrigerator. They used to have that fat-free mayonnaise and low-fat mayonnaise, and that just kind of really had an off taste. So regular mayonnaise is fine. We're only going to be using a half cup. Now if you really want to kick it up a notch, you can add those jalapeno chili seeds. Now Katie loves it.
I love the
hot and
jalapenos.
spicy. I'm more of a wimp, so I try to avoid that.
Go
But
easy on them.
yeah, you can go easy.
Don't worry, I'm just right there with you. So I always scoop out all the seeds and all of the inside, the membrane, to make sure it's not as spicy.
I'm glad you said that. And the membrane's where a lot of the heat is too. So when you're cooking, I recommend using a glove. And definitely don't scratch your eyes or any part of your membrane there, because you'll be crying and tearing up. And this is not a sad dish, this is a happy dish here. So we got our jalapenos. We want to use lime juice here. So we got a couple limes. A couple tricks here. If you want to maximize your lime juice, you can put it in the microwave about 10 seconds. That's going to enable the juice to come out easier. And you can also give it a roll on the counter, and that's going to help get the lime juice easy to extract from the lime.
You said tricks. I thought you were going to start juggling the limes.
That's later.
Okay.
I was pretty.
In addition to
entertained by
making
that.
this dish, I'm going to give you some avocado jokes, avocado tips to make you the hit of the next party you bring this to.
So you bring the dip and the jokes.
Bring in the dips and the joke
All right,
today
let's
here,
hear 'em.
everybody. So then, one thing that I love, cilantro. It's either you love it or you hate it. We're a family divided. My wife can't stand it. It says it tastes like soap. Happens to be because of an enzyme lacking in her
But
DNA.
it's not needed, correct? The
You
cilantro,
don't
you
have
can
to
leave
have
that off.
cilantro, yeah.
Okay.
I prefer it, but so we're going to add about 1/3 of a cup of chopped fresh cilantro. And if you have extra cilantro, that can go on fresh pico de gallo, which is another dip that you can make, or another salsa. Put it on eggs. I like to put it on anything too, so don't feel like you have to throw that cilantro away. And then we just want a little bit of salt there.
All right.
Press the button 2 or 3 times, about a teaspoon.
And all of these ingredients, they're super easy to find. Just at your
Super
local
easy.
market, farmer's market, grocery store.
A lot you might even have in your house too. So go to a local farmer's market to get some of the best prices on produce, and then the grocery store for the rest, or look in your pantry. You might already have them. So Here we go.
That's it.
That
Everything goes
is
into
it.
the processor, or the blender, whatever you have.
I love the convenience aspect of it.
Make sure it's all on tight. Power it on, and then we're gonna.
How long?
You want about 2 minutes
Okay.
until it's nice and creamy. Depending on your food processor,
I think we might be.
I think we're in business there. And it's important to note, if you don't have a food processor, you could do it the old-fashioned way with
yes.
a blender or an emulsion blender, or even you can mix it by a hand with a fork. It just might not be as creamy. And what I like to serve it with are either carrots, green peppers. You can make some homemade tortilla chips. Just with some tortillas, you cut it in half, sprinkle it with a little bit of oil.
And this smells amazing. You can definitely smell the cilantro.
And the nice thing about this dip too is it doesn't have to be with chips or carrots. You can make this like an avocado toast in the morning.
Oh yeah.
You can also put it inside of tortilla with like some chicken if you have leftover rotisserie chicken, or you can also put it on top of an egg. Really anything that you need like a creamy dessert, or not a dessert, a condiment with. It can be used in place of this too, so.
All right, very versatile.
All right.
All
I
right.
have to get into this.
Is it time?
Let's time. You
That
guys
was
been
so
waiting.
Easy. What was that? Less than 5 minutes?
No excuse. So if you ever need something really quick to take to a party, to a family function, this is the dip for you.
While we're snacking, just talk about the health benefits we're seeing here with all of these ingredients you used.
All right. Well, avocado happens to be one of the healthiest fruits that are out there. Just in case you all thought it might have been a vegetable, the avocado happens to be a fruit. 1/2 cup of avocado has 120 calories, about 11 grams of fat. Now you might think, we're not allowed to have fat. Well, that's not true anymore. You can have fats. These are the good healthy fats, those unsaturated fats, the mono and polyunsaturated fats that our body needs. That's good for your health too, so that's great. It's got 5 grams of fiber, which is a very fibrous vegetable, or fruit, excuse me. That's good for our digestive system. It's a probiotic. That means it can help our gut health, our microbes in our gut. It gives them some nutrition there too, is what's really important. And it's got a lot of vitamin C, B6, potassium. Believe it or not, ounce for ounce, it has more potassium than a banana. So
I had no idea.
Definitely.
You only think of bananas when you think of potassium.
right, and potassium is such an important mineral for heart health. It unless you have a renal disease or your doctor tells you to watch your potassium level, most Americans don't get enough potassium. So we really need to try to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, or frozen fruits and vegetables for that matter too. Just more fruits and vegetables in general to get all these nutrition and nutrients that we do need. These good fats can possibly help with brain health. There've been some studies shown that unsaturated fat may possibly help lower your blood pressure. And lowering your blood pressure helps to reduce the risk of stroke. And as we all know, stroke is a pretty bad disease that can cause a blood vessel burst in your brain. And that's definitely not good for your brain. So lowering blood pressure, your brain's primarily made up of fats, omega-3 fatty acids, water, proteins, and other cells too. So we really want to encourage these good healthy fats to be a part of our brain too.
You know what is also good for your health is laughing. And I've heard you've had some jokes for us
I got some
about
goodies.
avocados, so let's hear
We've
them.
been waiting for these.
So next time you're at a party and you need a joke, these are kid tested. My kids rolled their eyes. So if I know they roll their eyes, then they're the perfect jokes here. So tell me, what is an avocado's favorite kind of exercise?
I don't know.
How about avocardio?
Cardio.
Bada boom!
Yep.
Woo! All right. If you thought that
Can
one
you
was
top
bad.
that?
What do you get if you cross an avocado with a radio?
Hold on. I feel like I can get this.
Avocado with a radio.
Yes, avocado with a radio.
I
don't know.
You get a walkie-talkie, breaker 19.
Walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Those are your bonus jokes for
I
the
love
next
it. I
tailgate
love
you
it.
get.
To find your jokes and to find your recipes, where can people go?
You can go onto the county website, Hillsborough County, Florida, hcflgov.net.